That time is 7:05 on this Saturday evening, September 23rd, 2017. It is time now for the Peter Channel evening news on the Saturday evening, September 23rd, 2017. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It is 7:05 p.m. on the Saturday evening, 23rd of September, 2017 on our top side of the Peter Channel. Saturday evening news on the Saturday evening is President Trump attacks Golden State Warriors Steph Curry, while Golden State Warriors coach Steve Kerr said no decision White House visit until we discuss as a team. Puerto Rico's governor deems Hurricane Maria biggest catastrophe in island's history, death toll at least 10. President Trump also takes on John McCain over healthcare vote. Organizers will call off Bar Right Festival at UC Berkeley March planned on campus on Sunday. 5 injured in East London acid attack. Mexico City quake jolts complexity over code enforcement. North Korea says striking the U.S. is inevitable as Pentagon flies bombers off coast. North Korea minister says Trump is the one on a suicide mission. Trump knocks Iran deal after Trend test missile. Convicted killer sentenced to life plus 50 years in a Holly Bobo murder case. Mexico was struck by a 6.1 magnitude earthquake on Saturday morning. Believed to have been aftershock of the deadly earlier this month. A 19-year-old Indiana University freshman is recovering after being abandoned in the cave for 3 days. 2 college students headed Burbank Airport in Southern California survived when a small aircraft crash landed on a city street late Friday. Mazda recalled more than 57,000 vehicles away. Potential faulty seatbelt sensor that could cause passenger airbags not to deploy during the crash. 2 police officers were shot while responding to a shooting in New Connecticut on Saturday, prompting an armed standoff with a suspect. President Trump's travel ban will be placed with more specifically tariff restriction on travelers from certain countries, officials said. You were ready to make concession reverse London license decision. Wells Fargo to cut jobs at North Carolina headquarters. Living on the moon may happen by 2030, scientists claim. Flint watercress takes a shocking turn. Signal vulnerable to malaria, but rapid spread unlikely. Peter Cello News time. 7:07 on this Saturday evening, and it's time now for a sports report. Boston Red Sox shut out the Cincinnati Reds 5-0, while the Norton Lancers football team got crushed by the Medfield Warriors at 55-10. Carmelo Anthony's rival Fervers boasts a dangerous, fun new lineup. Miami Marlins was eliminated Canine and Perez part of the sale of Purge. North Carolina had not intended the White House after winning a national title. And North Carolina State defense end Bradley Chubb didn't intentionally spit on FSU logo after win. Peter Cello News time is 7:08 on this Saturday evening, and it's time now for a traffic controls of the pot. Beep! Let's start off on the MBTA where it's looking good on the commuter rails, subway, and the ferries. Okay, highways and byways of New England. Let's start off down around Providence vicinity where 95 southbound side. It's so between Pawtucket and downtown Providence. 95 on the southbound side, a little south to Route 4 in East Greenwich. 120 on the southbound side, so between 24 and Kenton on the Braintree Split. Service bus rate, the northbound side. It's so between 3A and Dorchester and downtown Boston. 120 on the southbound side is slow, right straight to Route 93. 91 both ends back between 291 down to 57 in Springfield. And up north, it's looking good. The 95 on the southbound side. So between Hampton, New Hampshire, all the way down to Newburyport, Massachusetts. Peter Cello News time is 7:09 on this Saturday evening, and it's time now for a weather report. The latest on Maria. 26.3 to the north, 72.5 to the west. Max sustained winds 150 miles an hour. Moving north-northwest at 9 miles an hour. Maria continues north-northwest with interest along the Carolina Midland coast should monitor the progress of Maria. no coast watchers are one of the effect interest along the Carolina and Midland coast should monitor the progress of Maria. Tropical hurricane watcher may be needed for a portion of the coast on Sunday. At 5 p.m., Hurricane Maria was located in the latitude to 26.3 to the north, down to 72.5 to west. Maria is moving toward the northwest, 9 miles an hour, but a turn toward the north, except by tonight and northward motion with a decrease in forward speed is forecast to turn. Then continue for Monday and forecast direct Maria move away from the Bahamas and offshore of the southeastern coast of the United States. Max sustained within 150 miles an hour with our gusts. Maria is a Category 3 hurricane on southeastern hurricane wind scale. Gradual weekend trend expected to begin late Sunday or Monday. Hurricane force winds extend at 6 miles an hour from the center. Tropical force winds extend at 240 miles an hour. The minimum center pressure from an NOAA hurricane interplane is 950 millibars, 28.06 inches. Swells journey by Maria increasing along portion of the southeastern United States coast, and the Bermuda will be increasing along the Midland coast tonight and Sunday. Swells also continue to affect Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands, the Nova Costa Hispaniola, Turks and Caicos Islands, and the Bahamas. As swells likely cause black from recurrent conditions. Please consult approximately your local web office for more information. Okay, let's take a look at our latest on Lee. 5 p.m. advisor, 32.1 to north, 49.8 to west. Maximum same winds, 45 miles an hour. Movement north-northwest at 3 miles an hour. Lee drifting north-northwest over the central Atlantic and the no coastal watches warning effect at 5 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time. Center tropical storm Lee was located in latitude 32.1 at north, 92.9.8 to the west. Lee is moving toward the north-northwest near 3 miles an hour. Slow turn toward the north and northeast near expected tonight, followed by a turn toward the east and east-southeast on Sunday. Max sustained was at 45 miles an hour gust. Some strength in this forecast started the next way as the Lee could be near hurricane strength by early next week. Lee remains a small tropical cyclone. Tropical force winds only extend out up to 35 miles an hour from the center. Estimated set pressure 107 millibars, 29.74 inches. Okay, 7-day forecast goes like this. For tonight, Petrobras at midnight, otherwise Parkhouse got about 58 degrees, northeast about 5 miles an hour, common evening. For Sunday, Petrobras before 9 a.m. west, Sunday got about 85 degrees and that north wind. Tonight, Petrobras after 1 a.m. west, most of the coast about 62 degrees, calm wind. For Monday, most of the Sunday got about 84 degrees and calm wind becoming in east, 5 miles an hour. For Monday, Petrobras after 11 p.m. west, Parkhouse about 62 degrees and light southeast wind. Tuesday, Petrobras before 10 a.m. west, mostly Cascade about 81, about 62 degrees. Wednesday, mostly Cascade about 79, about 65 degrees and just is 40%. Thursday, Church mostly cost about 75, about 55 degrees, and just rate to 35%. Friday, most same podcast about 68, about 50 degrees, and for Saturday, most says got about 66 degrees, and currently in Taunton it's Fahrenheit 68, and in Norton it's fair skies. We have a temperature of 67, humidity of 89%, and it's clear skies. That's coming in for the period channel. Evening news on the September 23rd, 2017 on a Saturday evening. Period. You have a good evening. Goodbye. See you at 11 o'clock for a late hour report. Y'all have a good evening.